What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
It's quite simple. Refugees welcome.
Hello, I'm here in Liverpool city centre on this nice Sunday afternoon. Screenshots, quite shocking. Chaos reigns in A&Es across the city. And by no means am I saying new arrivals are solely to blame for this. What I'm saying is their numbers are not helping. They are contributing to the chaos we now see unfolding. Also the article today, Sunday Times, regarding freeing up beds in care homes and other places is really, really shocking. And like I've said before, what happens when the supply can't keep up with the demand? That's what happens. They're now freeing up beds in other places that are probably needed, in care homes. And so where does this eventually end? Well, when there's no more space, there's no more beds. And like I've said, you can't cheap beat the iron law of supply and demand. When there's not enough beds for the demand, then there's not enough beds. Someone's sleeping on the floor or not sleeping there at all, and so on and so on. And this right across all services, whether or not it's in the NHS hospitals, doctors, dentists, schools, transport, literally everything will be impacted upon numbers that are coming into our country and into our city. We're seeing it now in Liverpool, we see it now in Kensington and Fairfield, where I'll be standing this May in the council elections. I'll be standing up for those people of that once proud working class community that has felt the full brunt of what happens when too many new arrivals are dumped in one's community. The services are strained. They must be there as well. Schools, doctors, dentists, everything will be under strain and burdened. And like I've said before, you can't get round the law, the iron law of supply and demand. And we're now seeing that in A&E wards across the city. Like my friend in a previous video who'd been in Alderday Children's Hospital. His grandson was there. Like he said, a lot, not all, a lot of those being treated there were the children of new arrivals. Now, no one wants to see anyone going without healthcare, but we can't fix the world, we can't house the world, we can't employ the world, we can't transport the world, we can't do these things. We just don't have the numbers, we don't have the resources. We have to look after our own here in our city. Is that selfish, Joe? Well, who do we put first? That's what I'm saying. We have to call time on this. The NHS now is at breaking point. And 1 million people came in the country last year. That most certainly won't be helping. And a lot have obviously made their way to our glorious city, Liverpool. Schools, places will be running out. The list is endless, like I keep saying, but are these politicians listening? They don't seem to be, and I don't know why. It's not Joe Owens that only knows this. They must know. They're not idiots. Well, I'll rephrase that. The reckless idiots then. I don't know, but the screenshots are quite shocking. Also, my favourite, Ian Byrne, refugees welcome. I mean, come on, those words are going to come back and haunt you, sir, right? The train, that's probably an over-exaggeration of making my point. They're all on their way here. Why not? If we're letting them in and we're giving them everything that they what they're not getting, where they're coming from, and that means then we lose out. That means our kids, our grandkids are going to be competing with their kids and their grandkids, and so on and so on. This is not hatred, it's not racism, right? It's a case of self-preservation. As far as I'm concerned, this city and its good people, they come first. Okay, thank you.